Gunner Crazy. My is name. Hello everyone. Today and gameplay no FAMAS of Duty 4 Call. If you are still watching this video, I'd like to congratulate you. You have made it through all my attempts to get you to stop watching it, so thank you. Aside from that really weird intro, actually tell me if you want to hear another one like that. I was just screwing around. I saw Guislinger's intro, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something like that, but not completely copy him. If you don't know my name, it was the first two words I said, and today I have a nice life story for you, but before I'm going to be talking about that, I'd actually like to address something that kind of really made me sad about my last video. Like, I kind of felt insulted and kind of, you know, I don't know, it just made me feel bad. It made me feel terrible, and I also felt bad for the people that were watching the video because they had such a terrible outlook on things. Like, they were suspicious that I was going to lie to them. I had some evil master plot to make up an awesome story just to lie to all of you to get more views. And right now, if you are confused and don't know what I'm talking about, is that in my last video, a lot of people actually did not even believe the story that I told you guys. And to address that, I'd just like to say, being honest to you guys has been one of the biggest things about my entire YouTube career. I mean, right from the get-go, I've basically said, you know, I'm not gonna be making up stories on, besides, you know, slight embellishment just to make it a little more funny for you guys, like maybe saying, you know, oh, I grabbed her. God damn it, Loki. You know what? That's too perfect. I'm not even gonna cut that out. But instead of saying maybe like, oh, I fell out of my desk and grabbed her arm, I would say, oh, I fell out of my desk and grabbed her boob. Forte puts. Just something like that, you know. I'm not gonna have some mastermind evil plot to lie to you guys or make up some story. I mean, I think that's kind of ridiculous, and part of the reason why I'll upload videos really fast or far away apart is because I have to think of a story, and I have to figure out how I'm gonna tell it to you guys and all of that, and if I don't have something to say, I'm not just gonna upload a video, talk about nothing like I am right now. But I just want to kind of talk about that, you know. It really feels insulting because that video, actually, out of all of my videos, literally, I did not embellish anything in it. I literally did not make up anything, and I kind of want you guys to understand that the reason why is because I thought the person on the other phone was a prank caller, and so being me, I'm like, oh, prank caller, let's screw with the prank caller. So I said Black Sin, I said all that stupid stuff, and a lot of people didn't believe me, which made me kind of sad. And I mean, if you're wondering why I'd be sad, I mean, imagine if it was you and you had some awesome story that nobody believed. And I know the majority of you did believe the story, which is awesome, and I love you guys for it. It's because you believe that I'm gonna be telling you the truth, which brings me to another thing, you know, those people that don't believe those stories even when they're true. I can't imagine how sucky YouTube would be for them if they're just going through every video, sending it through their lie detector to see if it's real or not, instead of just sitting there and enjoying the story. I mean, they're all like, wait, is this a lie? He said Black Sin. Oh my god, nobody could say that. It's a word that I made up. I mean, come on, I've been using it for quite a while. But yeah, sorry for putting you guys through this rant mode over time for the story, which, scratch that, it's not really a story. It's more like something I kind of want to talk about, give my thoughts on, and throw in a little extra small, short stories, if you will. So what I want to talk to you guys about is dreams, and you're going to be like, oh god, he's going to tell us some crazy dream where he had bountiful amounts of sex and killing and drugs and violence, and yes, I have. But that is not what I'd like to talk to you. I'd actually like to say, you know, what dreams really mean to me, because a lot of people take dreams in a lot of different ways. Some people think they're supposed to tell you something, some people think they're supposed to guide you in a certain way, and other people think it's like your version of telling the future or something weird like that. And although my dreams do every once in a while tell the future, it's not really more like the future, it's like tell the deja vu. For example, one day I was out on a tube with my friends. We were 4 people on a 3-seating tube riding behind a boat, and I was like, oh my god, deja vu, I had a dream about this 3 weeks ago. Now, I'm not saying they tell the future, it's just more like a, oh yeah, I dreamed about that, that could have actually happened. But ramble mode off. So anyways, what dreams mean to me? I honestly believe that dreams are like God's way and area for you to just do whatever the hell you want. Like, when it gets down to you thinking about it, nobody knows what you're thinking about, nobody knows what you're seeing, and for the time being, it didn't really happen unless you dream something crazy and then you accidentally deja vu it and your dream ends up with you falling on 1,000 spikes. But chances are, that's not going to happen. Unless, of course, you're a person that's just been screwed from birth. But definitely, hands down, my number one favorite part about dreaming is that I have learned to control my own dreams. And I'm not really sure how many other people know how to do this, so I'm just gonna describe my experiences with it. For example, it's kind of more like a struggle with your own brain, because when you're dreaming, your brain just wants to run free. It thinks of bananas, suddenly you are in banana land. And so, what I would do from that point is either fight, struggle to get that image of the place I was in before back in my head, or I would just summon the sea banana and chill with him. Either way, it's cool beans. And for example, last night I was feeling a bit angry because I had just lost a bunch of games, so I went to sleep, started sleeping, and when I started dreaming, I kind of gained consciousness in my dream, plopped a nice M4 down in my hands with extended mags and a bandolier, and I just went to town on people. Now, because as I stated before, I don't really have any real stories about this, I think I'm just gonna tell you guys how to do what I do. And I do realize controlling dreams for people goes multiple ways. Like, I have a friend who does it, and we talk to each other about it, and for him, he will literally pinch himself on the forehead in the dream, switch it, and it's like changing channels in his dream, and he'll just go into a new dream. However, he can't control really the specifics of the dream. But anyways, I find that for controlling a dream, the best way you can do it is first realize you are in a dream. Now, a lot of people are able to do this, they just don't know how to move to the next step, or they don't even know that controlling a dream is possible. Mind you guys, this will help for controlling nightmares, all sorts of different dreams, or just fun dreams in general where you start to lose it, because I know when I'm having a dream, it'll be awesome, and then all of a sudden I'll start to lose the power that I have. For example, I was Harry Potter, my broomstick started to lose its flying powers. So all you gotta do really is kind of fight the power that is losing your flying power. Just think, no, I can still fly. Really convince yourself to make you think that it's true, that you can fly, and all of a sudden you will be flying again, playing Quidditch like a pro. Bottom line, for any of you who didn't pull information out of that massive avalanche of ramble sauce, basically realize you're in a dream, start believing that something can happen, and it will happen, and then say you want to maybe take a gun and shoot some hoes. Just pretend that a gun is going to plop in your hand. Hopefully one will if it doesn't think harder. That's what I do. Anyways, the gameplay is hopefully over. I actually have not chosen one yet because I don't know. So if it's already over, it's been over for a while, I apologize. If it isn't over yet, well then tough. You're just gonna have to watch gameplay without commentary. Anyways, this is Crazy Gunner, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.